Live once again, Colin here over at Inside Cycling World. Dudes, here we go. Where's my phone? I need my chat open. Guys, struggling here. We got 1 minute 33 seconds to go here, dudes. Let's make this happen. All new stuff action here today, folks. Okay, where is that live stream? I hope it's coming through. I really hope it's coming through, guys. What I can do, sometimes it's a little bit slow here. Colin's a little bit slow at times too. There it is. Boom. We got it, guys. We got it. We're in the chat. 1 minute to go, guys. eKCD. That is the E-Cycle Club Denmark. Race and fun for all here over on Training Peaks Virtual, guys. Let me just get things set up a little bit more here. And gadoosh. Hi, everyone. Have a nice ride. I'm reading the chat here. That's Christoph Content. I keep calling you Constant. I'm sorry, dude. See him around all the time here. Let's just see if we can switch through. This is a team scratch race, guys. So there's going to be teams here. Going to be a tough ride. I'm telling you right now, this is going to be a tough one. Serious racing here. Who do I hear? Let me just light this up a little bit, guys. I need some more brightness here. Have a good race, guys. This is Neil. This is Neil. Dude, Neil. Your name threw me off there at first. Let me just get things set up again here. I just got to have one quick peek. Let's move me up a little bit. The camera, we're going to just slide me up a little bit. I want to stay out of the way of everyone. That should work. And boom. Here we go, dudes. Here we go. Here we go. We're almost off here. Time to go, folks. And the riders are off, dudes. Riders are off here. I just like to do this right now. Let them stream out this way. And we will be watching the riders come at us. Oh, it looks like we have a pace spot rider on here. Do we have a pace spot rider in this one? Just going to let the camera do its things, guys, and then I will take control of the camera. Going through a little drone view here. Looks like we're zoomed out just a touch too far. It should be zooming in right away. Looks like, wow, we have 67 riders here. Impressive dudes, very impressive. Louis Ebler here, Danish rider riding for Raffo. Guys, I don't know all the teams yet. We're going to get that all figured out here real quick. Tickety-boo. Joe's Guitar Shop here says big race. Wow. Yeah, dude, exactly, Joe. Joe, good to see you again. Joe, dude, I hope things get fixed up for you this weekend. Getting logged in. I will be covering the racing again, the Echelon Racing League Series. This looks like a banger. This one looks like a banger. So generally flat for, let's say, the first 14 kilometers. A little bit of false flatty after 10 kilometers uphill. We're just going to let the camera do its own thing for now, guys, until I decide to take control of the helms. At the helm, I should say. And actually, let's get on someone and stick with them. We're going to hang out with Kenneth Johansson here. I think is his name, Kenneth Johansson. Let's zoom in on him. Okay, so it looks like Kenneth Johansson here rides for Raffo, and I think they're in the green jersey with the purple on it and the purple bibs, shorts. Purple shorts. I'm just trying to figure out why we have it. Oh, there is a pace bot. So there is a pace bot, guys, but this is going to be a race. So I'm not really sure why we have a pace bot. Maybe it's just the way these guys do it. Set someone out front. Dudes, wind is going to be very considerable in this race. We're generally heading from the south to the north. Is that right? Is that how I thought about that this morning? Maybe I looked at it the wrong way. No, I think we're heading from... Yeah, okay, dudes. I'll have to look at the map afterwards. Okay. Neil saying almost 2 kilometers in the neutral zone. Okay. So 2K neutral zone here. I am seeing a marker coming up ahead of us here. I know the red flares when you're racing. Okay, it looks like guys are ramping it up now. That was probably like a 500 meter to go thing saying, hey man, you're going next. Pace spot drops out. Oh, dude, I like that. I like that a lot. 67 racers here. Guys, it's Tuesday. It's noon here in Alberta, Canada. Probably for a lot of these riders here, these Danish riders, it's probably 7, maybe even 8 o'clock at night. I think there's a 7-hour difference. I get confused between, UK time and Central European time. I'm going to balance it through the field if I can here. Let's move our way up, guys. I wish I could scroll up a bit faster than this. Let's get to the front here. Just to start seeing groups forming. So this is 5th place here. First place at the front, Matthias Bach. Right behind him, we have Ace Smith, dorking something or other from the UK. These guys are rocking along right now, 45k an hour. Guys, a bit of a crosswind here right now. We've got a crosswind coming at us, 12k an hour, and that wind you will 100% feel on Training Peaks Virtual, guys. Trust me. Trust me on this when I say it. I did a little velodrome test, probably a week and a half ago, and I was just trying to ride at, I don't even know what, maybe I was riding at 220 watts. 4k an hour wind. With the wind, I could ride 30, 37, 38, upwards of 39 kilometers an hour. Going the other way into the wind, it would drop down to like 34k an hour. Just on the back stretch of the velodrome alone. Now, that all depended too on who was with me on course. Was I getting a draft for someone else? Was someone sheltering me from the wind a little bit? But, you know, honestly, 3 to 4k an hour difference. Just that little edge, that little bit of a draft coming at you. Right now, the wind is directly from their left side. As we turn up ahead, you're going to see it here. We're heading left. That's going to starting to become more of a overcross their shoulder, maybe even into their face wind. So let's see how this one plays out, guys. If you're not in these drafting groups, you're going to be spat out the back so quick here. Here you can see it kind of almost becoming a left cross headwind right now. Matthias Bach just like sitting on the front here, riding for eKCD. Let's see if we can get all the teams figured out, dudes. Andy Hall, Fleming Bach. We saw Lewis Elber before. Uli T for R3R. Guys, I don't even know how many races I've done on Echelon. You know what, dudes? I think on Echelon itself, the only racing I've ever covered would be the Echelon Racing League. BC and the Elite Cats, the A-Cats, guys. Yep, so that's right. Neil here saying 7 p.m. UK, 8 p.m. CET. Okay, so there is that 1 hour difference here. So, dudes, I'm really impressed by the turnout here. Take a look here. Gaps already starting at the front, guys. Let's bounce around here. Let's jump up to Fleming Bach here. Pull this camera up. I will get the other cameras going here pretty quick. Little crosswind here right now. 12 kilometers an hour from his left shoulder. I'm trying to flip around and get a good view here for you. Here's a first-person view here. 3 riders up the road. 4th place, Fleming Bach right now. 67 riders. Guys, that's a good turnout. Any race, any platform right there. Especially like on a Tuesday. So Fleming is in the spotlight here. Danish rider. Cruising up. Got some nice draft. You can see that in the top right-hand corner. What I really like too, smart Training Peaks, because I've seen other platforms not do this. When you see them go around the corners, the draft will drop. As it should. The draft should drop as you're going around the corner because you're no longer directly behind them. That draft is kind of going back that way, and you may be coming around the corner to the left-hand side. So you're going to see that. Good draft right now. Blue bars lit up 80-90% of the way. If they were going to go around a sharp bend, you're going to see it drop. Should drop. And it depends on the bend, of course, too, how tight the bend is. But I have seen it drop before on sharp bends. Guys, been a busy day. Got up at, I don't even know what time. I got up between 3 and 4 today. Can't even remember. I did the cyclocross race this morning. I did live coverage of the cyclocross race this morning. From Neil in Belgium. Place is called Neil, as in Neil Armstrong. That's how I was told to pronounce it. On the southern outskirts of Antwerp. What a freaking awesome race. Lorenz Sveik, incredible. Here's Christophe Contant right here, French rider. Riding for, I think he rides for Peddlers, I think is what their full team name is. Guys, again, apologize, I don't know the names of all the teams. There's another, look at this. Okay, dudes, now I know it. Lorenz is a common Belgian name because I saw that this morning. Lorenz Sveik, and he's Belgian for sure. You guys all know who that is. Got Dan Koberup here. Nicky, okay, his name bounced away from me. Nicky Haugard, Christian Weiblo. Sorry, guys. Tough names, some of these. Christian Brandt, Anders. Let me do some jumping out here, dudes. Get some gaps here, see what's going on. I might take controls because I think right now we're a little bit too high up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to do this, guys. If this will launch for me here. Yeah, I'm going to hide that. We hide that. Then I start trying to take control for you guys here. Yeah, here we go. There we go. Okay, so we got riders up front here. You can see we're in the Airwolf right now. I'm Jan Michael Vincent. Ernest Borgnine's back at the shop here, fixing the helicopter up for me. Cruising along here, dudes. Yes, I love this. What's really good about this too, so when I'm in this mode, I'm going to lose some of the HUD. Obviously, I've lost all of the HUD. Man, this is absolutely freaking fantastic, guys. So we're going to take a quick flip around here. Let's drive around quick so we can see the riders go by. We can still see the wind direction, dudes. So I get an idea of where the wind's coming from here. 3-4 riders off the front, then a long string, probably 50 riders deep, pursuing. We're just going to hover here for a little bit and take a look back. We're obviously going to have some riders at the back, all different levels of riders here. One solo rider back there, and that might be it, folks. I think that's it for our group. So I can quickly get back up there. Let's chase after them right now. And you can kind of see how this all works. Wow, those guys are already down the road. I wonder if there's a way to go faster than this. There's probably is a way. Basically, dudes, if you're looking for something in Training Peaks, it's there. Oh, I know what someone told me to do. Someone said do this. Okay, guys, I'm going to escape out of that mode there. Let's jump back onto Jacob here, Andy Hall. And we'll get back on a better camera view for you here. So we'll hang out right here. We're going to see some views. Someone told me, let's see if I can figure it out, guys. Okay, that didn't work. I think it was shift page up and shift page down. Yeah, it did work. So this is going to quickly bounce me between the groups. So this is our leader here, Matthias Bach. This guy's been sitting on the front all the way, jamming out 360 watts right now, guys. Normalized power, 324 watts. Pushing a nice solid bang on 90 RPM right now. Heart rate's rocking it at 170, dudes. Love it. 2 riders coming up on here, Anthony Dubray and Rui Miranda. I've also got Doug Hart coming up next. And Michael Arbad Overgaard. Michael Overgaard goes to the front right now. Looks like there's 2 teammates on the front right now. That's what I'm kind of seeing. Nope, different jerseys. Different jerseys. So that's Michael Arbad Overgaard from Papau. And we've got Doug Hart from Ilkley. I know this is all just abbreviations for something, guys, but we'll get that figured out. Soren Nygaard moves to the front, dudes. So here's Soren. So now what I can do is I can just kind of bounce my way back down through the field, I think. Okay, so this took me right to the back. Let's go take a look at our riders at the back, dudes. We don't leave anyone behind. We never do that. You know what, dudes? I know what it's like. Everyone's been here. Shout out to the back of the Packers. You knew dudes. Dudes includes everyone. Remember, dudes is men's and ladies, guys. It's everyone. You knew dudes starting out. It's tough being new to racing, getting back into condition. Could be a lot of things. But good job being here and just get your rides done. 6.2 kilometers in right now for Jakob Krebs. We're going to bounce up here. This would be 61st place here. We've also got Paul Streets, Klaas Svensson. So they'll be a little bit behind here. You can see them right here. There's a little bit of a group here. John Rogers there. And then it's 2 minutes back to Jakob Krebs. So Jakob Krebs is making sure everyone gets home today. He'll be cruising the streets here looking for everyone to get done. Bouncing up to John Rogers, Paul Street, Kenneth Johansson, Paul Edvin Bursas, Norwegian rider here, Klaas Svensson, Swedish. Now we're going to bounce just a couple seconds of the road to Debin Stefan, Christopher Christensen. So this is a good way we can bounce up to the groups, guys. 2 riders here. Looks like Mikkel Also and Donald Monroe from South Africa. Further up the road, Kenneth Rasmussen, Neil Walker, and Denys Thoger Bolt. Another strong Dane here. Bouncing up 3 more riders. We got Scott Michaels. Looks like Peter Davidson. Ooh, here's a group jumping right up. 3 has been joined by another 4 here. Jump on, guys. Get into the draft here. Get in it. Yep, Neil here is telling me Ilkley Cycling Club from Yorkshire. Neil, where is Yorkshire in the UK? I think, guys, I was born in the UK. I was born in England. I think my area. I think when you guys say those like Yorkshire, this, that, Northumberland, it's kind of like a province almost, isn't it? It's just like a region. So I think I'm Northumberland. You know where the real men come from. You get my drift. Look at this dude. Dude, love this guy right here. OG supporter of the channel. Long John, loves Spinoka. I'm riding the trainer. Long John, what are you riding? Are you just riding inside looking at a brick wall, or are you riding here with your Danish friends? Dude, I'm covering a Danish race right now. Yeah, Neely, so I'm from North England. I was born just a few minutes, I guess, outside of Newcastle. But dude, that's another lifetime ago. Long John, dude, man, loving it. Dude, did you miss my cyclocross race this morning? Dude, I did a cyclocross race this morning, like real world racing. Absolutely fantastic. Guys, we're going to start trying to bounce up some more here. This is the front, the tip of the spear right here, dudes. Jesper Norgard on the front right now for Papau. Peepow. Got a Brazilian rider here riding for Ilkley Cycling Club out of Yorkshire. Lawrence, there it is again. It's not a name I really hear that often over here, guys. Remember, I'm in Alberta, Canada. I can see the chat's open too. You guys are chatting here in Training Peaks itself. Dudes, so you can see here, they're getting an 11k an hour wind over their left shoulder. Left broadside, if you want to call it. That's going to impact their speed for sure. Okay, so, yeah. Okay, Neil's saying it's a county. Okay, so a county. Just south of Northumberland. Okay, gotcha. So that's where Yorkshire is. So I always just tell people Newcastle, I'm born in North Shields, Tynemouth. Never been back, guys. Off the front, I'm seeing riders going up there now. Pushing hard here, guys. And this is the easiest part of the race right now. Easiest part of the race right now, dudes. Let's go. I'm actually having my tea time, guys. We're off the coffee now. Let's bounce up here. Christian Brandt. Who's on the front? Fleming. Mateus is on the front right now. Soren Nygaard's there as well. Mikhail Arvard Overgaard. Jakob Hivd. Ooh, that's a hard name to say. I need some pronunciation specialists from Denmark here. That's what how do you say H-V-I-D-D? You know what? You don't even say the H. You just say vid or something. You probably say it like vid. Something like that. Just making stuff up as I go, guys. Just making this up. Let's bounce out a bit here, get another little view with them. Riders looking good here, dudes. Riders rotating through now. We're going to get all the camera modes going here, dudes. Let's see if I can pull it up. Oh, chapeau. They're like, who's this guy? I love doing that. I love it. They're like, what do you mean? Chapeau's from who? I wonder if anyone spectates... if you can give chapeaus out, or is it just because I'm in here right now? Yeah, I bet you anyone could give them chapeaus. Looking back through the course here, guys. Looks like we've lost one rider there somewhere. A mechanical, or I just can't do this today. Christoph Contant here for the peddlers. There's that Jakob Vid. That's how I'm saying his name from now on. Neil's saying, can't help me with the pronunciation. Yeah, dude, I just fake it till I make it. Then someone tells me. I learned a lot of new names this morning. What did I learn? I learned that Sweek, Lawrence Sweek, is actually Lawrence Sveik. I learned that. What else? Oh, Vander Putter is not Vander Pute. I learned that this morning too. Niels, what is it? Is it Vander Putter? No. Yeah, I think it's Niels Vander Putter. I think. Rides for Alpes and de Koenig. Man, the Belgians this morning, they were hot. Philippe Orts, too, Spanish rider. I think he finished 5th or 6th this morning at the cyclocross race. So, yeah, Long John, dude, you're riding a trainer right now. Long John, where are you riding? Are you riding on a virtual cycling platform right now? That's my question to you, dude. I'll be riding this afternoon. I think I'm riding this afternoon. I better. I mean, it's already 20 after 12 here. Days flying by. Joey's mom's got a doctor's appointment already, so we got to get that figured out now. We just found out about it within probably the last hour and a half. So I want to get this done, get a little bit of a training in, and then I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to go out the door. Joey says, "Are you coming with us?" I'm like, are you asking if I'm gonna drive you? That's what that means. They don't really need me to come. They just need me to drive. I'm loving this here. Loving this dude here. Where is he? Where's the Irishman? Dude, that looks like a legit OG spelling of Rory, doesn't it? So this guy here, he rides for Ilkley Cycling Club out of Yorkshire. He's an Irishman. But his name, I swear, that's probably like a really cool old way of spelling Rory. You know, I would spell it R-O-R-Y. Rory O'Driscoll. Let me know if that's right, dude. Positive. Just kind of looks like it to me. Everyone's doing a really good job of sticking together here, guys. I thought this would have been more blown apart by now. Okay, so I can't really see them there. Let's get to that angle there. I kind of need... Oh, look at this. Klaus Svensson here saying, let's catch them. So that's coming out of the chat in the race itself, guys. What we're going to do is... I wonder if I click on... No, I can't do that. I have to kind of just slowly work my way back, I think. Oh, I see what that's doing. It gives me a little bit of a roll feature. So I'm just going to look back here. How far back do we got to go? Oh, we're probably spread out over a couple hundred meters here, dudes. A couple hundred meters, probably the front group. Little breaks here. Actually, there's quite a bit of a break here right now. 3-second gap there between those riders. Let's spin it around for you. Yeah, you can see the group going up the road. We got two riders here. This is Mads and Louis... No, sorry, this is Thomas Helvig and Mads Hyde. Both riding really nicely here. These guys are pushing out over 270, 280 watts. Here's Thomas. He's jacking out almost 300 watts there. Love it. The hills are coming. I know, Neil. The slow grinds of the hill. So these guys are on the hill here. That's why it was. I think it was Mads. They're pushing 300. Yep, here's Mads now. We're going to bounce up to Michael Foe Hansen. Finds himself isolated right now. And guys, take a look at the wind direction. It's smashing him right from the left hand of the screen over his left shoulder. This is going to be impactful on the riders. It could help them at times. I thought it was going to be more of a headwind today. 2% grading here. We are actually trucking down this little bit of a hill here right now. We're going to bounce back up. 9 seconds up the road, we got Antoine Renew. Rides for Team RGT. There you go, guys. Lawrence Deneve. Maybe Lawrence Deneve. Henrik Johansson, Jakob Mathiasen, Nicky Haugard. We've got Carl Axel. Please stop moving on me. There he is. This guy right here. Carl Axel Xander Pearson here, Swedish rider. So guys, you can see the damage that's been done. These guys are in 28th place. They're probably all riding around 27th, 28th place here. Let's just see. Yep, we're up to 26th place here. Group up the road says they're 11 seconds up the road. They're at least 100, 150 meters up the road here. Interesting to see this one rider way, way, way over on the right-hand side of the road. Guys, is that because of tactical positioning? Has he forced himself over on the right-hand side of the road? Kind of wondering about that. I know there's not really steering in Training Peaks, but definitely tactical positioning. Look at that orange rider up there too. Let's just keep bouncing up here. Let's take a jump up there. So this rider going way over to the right, did he position himself way over there? Might be good to be on the right-hand side, guys, to stay out of that wind, because if you're on the far left-hand side of the road, you're getting smashed by the wind right now. You kind of want to be over on the right-hand side. So if I had tactical positioning and I was here, I'd be wanting to stay over on the far right-hand side of that bunch. Someone going off the front right now. Rider going off the front. It's Andy Hall. Andy Hall here riding 412 watts at the moment. Giving it a nice push here. We are climbing, guys. We are climbing. 450 watts there. Spinning nicely here. Normalized power overall for Andy is at 295 watts at the moment, guys. We're almost at 23 minutes into the race. Coming up beside him here is Matthias Bach. We saw him out front earlier. I think it was Matthias, but we also have a Fleming Bach here as well. Here's Fleming Bach. Possibly brothers or just the same last name. Kind of find I see this a lot. When I meet cycling people, generally their family members are involved. There'll be like a brother or a sister involved. Seen it quite a bit. So this is the head of the race. We've got 2 riders up front. A 3rd rider's bridging across right now. Neil, if you're here still, Neil, tell me about the braking in Training Peaks. My understanding of the braking is you need to manually slow your bike down using your keyboard. There might be another way to do it. Maybe there's another control you can do it on. If you enter the corner at too high of a speed, it gives you even more of a penalty than versus just slowing down yourself. Is that roughly correct? Okay, Neil's saying there is steering. If you steer using the keyboard, you have to remember to turn it off to avoid constantly steering. Okay, so Neil, there is officially steering. I thought it was just tactical positioning. That's what someone told me. Because I mentioned a steering, they said, no, it's tactical positioning. Are they 2 different things? They told me tactical positioning was just like, move me over in that direction and slot me into like the opening to get a better draft. So maybe it's the same thing. Looks like our front group here right now, guys. There is a 1 second gap, maybe a 2 second gap. They're coming back right now, though. I think we've got... Okay, so Kenneth Jensen here. He's going to have to... He is accelerating. Just saw a quick 650 watts on him. Gets into the draft on the back. You can just completely let off here now, guys. As with most of the platforms that have drafting in them, you kind of need to learn how to play that part of the game. Yeah, okay, Neil, you can do that too. I saw a lot of riders doing that at the Echelon Racing League. They didn't brake. You just got to slow down. So I was saying that they were resting up. They were just letting off the gas, slow down. So when they go through the corner, the red light doesn't come on. And I think if you execute the corner properly, if you screw it up, there's a penalty. Like right here, there could be a penalty here. Maybe not. Maybe this is... Yeah, looks like they were all slowing down there. We went from 36k an hour down to 25k an hour. Okay, Neil's saying, I don't know the exact answer, but you can manually steer where you want or let TP steer for you, which is quite effective. Yeah, I heard it was called tactical positioning. Which, to me, yeah, it's kind of steering. But it's not steering like on Zwift where you can do that, right? Kenneth Jensen here saying that I'm not going that fast up that hill, pushing 270 watts, 250 watts here. I'm going to bounce up. Kenneth is not following those guys up the hill. We're going to be going up to Michael here, who's just sitting on the back right now, digging deep. Look at him go here, guys. Hit 500 watts quickly, now holding 400. We're losing one rider. Looks like we're losing Renan Peterson Wagner here. Ilkley rider, Brazilian flag. He might fall out the back. Not really liking this hill here. Bouncing up to Christian. Doug Hart. Glennie Hansen. Good old Glennie Hansen right here, guys. Trying to get over the top, guys. Survive over the top and bomb down the backside. Didn't actually see the steepest gradient there. We're on a 4 right now. 4% gradient. And I can tell you, dudes. Hang on, let's see what Neil's saying. I generally steer... when making an attack to avoid giving a draft. Yeah, get out of the way. Don't let someone suck your wheel away. So they're going to be blasting down the backside here, guys. Who's at the front? It's Matthias Bach again. I wasn't sure if it was Fleming or Matthias up there. Now, are they wearing the same jersey? They are. Both are eKCD riders. So I think that's the eKCD guys are. This is their race, I think. Moving along here quite nicely, guys. 49k an hour. And the hills are so legit on Training Peaks Virtual. Dudes, I ride a lot of the platforms. And I'm finding that... And I shout out to Training Peaks Virtual and Bike Terra. When I hit a 1, 2, 3% gradient, I'm like, holy crap, I got a down gear. Other platforms, I ride right through it. If you guys know what I'm talking about... I'm finding there's some other platforms out there that I think the 3% gradient is not even 3. They've already dumbed it down. Even if you set your trainer reality to, or trainer hardness to max, so where it'll say like an 8% grade is actually an 8% grade. I don't think you're really even getting an 8% grade. They're just saying that. You might be only getting a 5, even though you have your trainer difficulty set to the highest level possible. That's kind of what I think, because I know what my legs feel like. And if I'm down gearing on a 2 and 3%, that seems more realistic than when I hit a 2 or 3% on another platform. I enjoy that. I'm like, yes, now I can really ramp up the power. And it honestly doesn't slow me down. So I got to say that I think Training Peaks Virtual and Bike Tahara do the best job of simulating the hills for me. I mean, I should probably ride all the platforms all the time to see how that changes, but I know some of them don't give you full gradient. Anthony Dubray here sitting in, he's in first place right now, guys. Sorry, I was going to say he was in second place there. So he's first right up the road here, 63K an hour, 65K an hour. He's going to have to brake in this corner. Let's see how this works. See, he's not pedaling anymore. He's trying to slow down, 70K an hour. Okay, I didn't see the red light hit up, so it wasn't that sharp of a corner, so I don't think he had to worry about it there. Pushing nicely here, Matthias Bach coming back, Doug Hart. So we got 3 riders who have established a break now, guys. Long John was just riding training room, no virtual, just doing it old school. Long John, I love it. You are a hardened warrior. Reminds me of the days of riding in the basement, looking at an unfinished concrete wall like a prison cell. With a real deal, an official turbo trainer, the ones that scoop the wind. Remember those ones, guys? No control. See, I think there might have been some braking action going on there. So he's got the green light there. Go, 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 go. So yeah, we've got a 3-rider break. Matthias Bach, Doug Hart, and Anthony Dubray going up the road, guys. 3 riders up the road. Jesper Norgard now finds himself isolated. He's going to have to wait for the riders coming from behind here. And he's got some companions now. Jonas Knudsen here. Bike Crow out of Denmark. Rides for FIAB. Andy Hall. These guys all need to group together now if they're going to pull these 3 back. I can just see them up the road there. Someone saying this is Jan Lankmar Hansen. This is just how very flat Denmark are. This doesn't seem flat to me, man. This seems quite hilly in places. There's Christoph again. I just saw him quickly. So yeah, these guys are slowly working to bring these dudes back. 4% grading, guys. We're going to be climbing for quite a while here now. And I never got a good look, but I think this back section of the race is going to be pretty nasty. This last little climb here. Yep. Long John's riding old school. This is good exercise. I have the old school trainer. Yeah, dude, that's what I used to ride too. I think I had one of the wind scooper ones, and then I got one of the magnet ones. Wheel on magnet one, where you just controlled the magnet with a little cable. And now I ride the Tax Neo, which is like just absolutely kills me when I'm riding. Ben Haywood here, UK rider riding for Ilkley. Riding with Andy Hall, Rory O'Driscoll. Hopefully that's Rory. Does anyone know Rory here? Fleming Box back here as well. Looks like things are starting to come back together here now, guys. Riders are slowly drifting back in. Fleming Bach. Here's Michael. Jesper Norgard. I can't click on his name. It's bouncing around too much. Okay, so that's the lead group up front there. It's come back together. I would say there's 13, 14 riders in that group. Yeah, they've got an 8-second lead. There's 2 chasers here, Fleming Bach, Andy Hall. This is our lead group here, guys. Lead group. Been whittled down real quick, hasn't it? Whittled down. PSI's at the max, yes. Neil saying, watch Jonas on the sprint. He will be the hot favorite. Okay, Jonas. Okay, who are we looking at here? What's his last name? As I bounce around here looking at all the names. Jonas. Where is Jonas? I'm looking for him right now. He's got to be in this front group somewhere. We'll figure it out. We'll see him. There he is there. Jonas Knudsen. Yeah, it says Jonas Knudsen -bikepro.dk from Denmark. Yeah, Long John saying, ever since I maxed PSI riding, yeah, get that pressure way, way up high for those wheel-on trainers. Yeah, that's how I started out. I started out way back in the 80s. Probably had my first trainer. I probably would have had one by 86. Ooh, someone's going on the attack here. Someone puts in a little quick dig. Is that Matthias again? No, it's not. It's Anthony Dubray going again here, guys. Going early on the climb, dudes. Early on the climb, 2% gradient here. I'm going to see if I can have a little look back. So this is Anthony Dubray here, riding the Specialized. Orange jersey here, riding for Peddlers. And yeah, he's gone, guys. He's gone. He's got a 7-second lead. Went hard there. He's still going hard, guys. Look at his power here. 450 watts. He's bouncing around a little bit. Okay, he's backing off now. He's established his brake. Nope, he's going again. You know what that was? Changing gears. When I see that, when you're riding 450 and all of a sudden you see 150, if you're watching, he's in the middle of changing his gears. And on the road, it feels great. Yeah, I love the high PSI. All this new stuff. Yeah, man, ride at 40 PSI. No, thanks. No, I'm not. Woo, this guy's going, man. Putting some attacks in here. He's got a little bit of more level gradient now. Now he can back off and recover. He's going to drop down for a small little bits before he has to start climbing again. So I imagine he's going to back it off a little bit here before going on the attack again. Oops, sorry. 10-second lead here, guys. Matthias Bach, Christoph, Contant, Michael Arvid, Overgaard, Rory O'Driscoll. They're all going to have to start working together here, guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bounce back to Matthias Bach here, and we can kind of see just a little bit too zoomed out for me. Aha, so Matthias Bach is reacting here now, puts a quick 1-second gap into the riders behind him. Can we see him up the road there? No, he's out of sight, out of mind, guys. Out of sight, out of mind. But here they come. They're all reacting. This should increase the speed, and maybe they can start working together. Let's hang out with Rory right now, sitting on the front in second place at the moment. There's that rider just up the road. Just up the road. 8-second is the difference now between our lone solo breakaway warrior and the chasing group. And even back here, dudes. Let's see. We got 12 riders here. These 12 are together watching Fleming Bach just sitting on the back there. You know, nicely in the draft, though. Real nice in the draft. And actually, if you look up the road here where my pointer is, that's our lone breakaway rider. It's going to start steepening up. Let's just see how he's going to hang on here. Anthony Dubray, how well can you climb, dude? Because you're going to have to start climbing now. Wow. If you could get over the top of this first climb here, we've got 2 climbs left. The one we're on and the final climb that's steeper. But if you could get over the top of this climb right away, you might be gone for the day. Max PSI is the best. If I'm on tubulars, max PSI. Oh, dude, I love having my tires just smashed out as high as I can. I want to feel every crack in the road, every little subtle change in the asphalt. I don't want a soft, comfy ride. That's not what road cycling is to me. It's not what it is at all. Okay, Rory's reacting here. Going out front here, trying to start pulling back. Let's see what kind of rider Rory is. Looking at Rory here. Okay, he's backing off now. Average normalized power is 287 watts. Currently pushing over 300. Looks like he's actually waiting for the rest. He's like, dude, what am I doing out here by myself? I gotta wait for these dudes. I'm just gonna kill myself out here. And here they come. Matthias Bach moving up now. Christoph Contant. Dude, I'm sorry. I gotta say how do you think I say his last name? I want to see Constant. I just want to keep saying Constant. But Christoph Contant is always constantly in the front. How about that? Actually, these clinchers on max PSI are still very good. Yep, dude, I only ride clinchers. That's all I want to ride outside. Nice, easy tires to take care of. Get a flat, whip the tube out, throw a new one in, CO2 it, you're done. So they can see him all the way. He's just lurking up ahead, guys. A 5% gradient here. 6% at the moment. Coming up to some of the steepest segments right now on this climb. Dudes, I'll probably, once we're descending over the top of this climb here, he's going to be cresting it right away. I'll work my way back down through the field. It's saying there's 15 different groups on the road behind us, 26 different riders. So they're just all blown apart behind us, guys. Just smashed to pieces. Long John saying tubular might be heavy compared to clincher as well. Max PSI and drill the pedals, baby. Oh yeah, drill them. Hurry hard. hurry hard. Can they bring him back? Anthony Dubray now. Yep, 6-second gap. They're slowly dragging him back. He just wants to get over the top. I can just see it in the distance, guys. You know what I might do, dudes? I might get to have some fun here, and let's see. Hopefully I can do this quick, Colin. Let's get up in the air, and let's go. Let's get up in the air here. We're going to fly around a little bit. Ooh, take a look at this. So that's Anthony up here in the orange jersey. Watch out for the tree here. Whoa! Watch out for that tree. They will be descending at this point here pretty quick, I think. So there's Anthony going by. We do have a chasers coming now. Oh, that guy's pretty brave, going up by himself. We have 2 chasing behind him here. Let's get right into this, guys. Love it. Guys, you can see I play games. I'm actually smiling as I'm doing this. This is so fun. Yeah, you think those drone operators have fun? Take a look how much fun I'm having. Whoa! Just getting ready to strafe the ground there, I think. So we do have a rider coming on. I wonder if that's... I'm just going to take a guess that's Matthias Bach. Just going to take a guess. Now, how does Anthony Dubray feel right now? He's been pulled back. He's no longer solo. Let's have a quick look. Those 2 by. Look at this. 4, 5, 6, 7. Everyone's coming back on the descent, guys. Coming back on the descent. What I'll do is I'm going to pop out of that right now. Hide. I think I have to manually do that. Okay, no, don't do that. I know what to do. Come on, Colin. No, we don't want screenshots. We want to exit free cam mode. That's how you do it. Yay, Steven here. Yeah, they should bridge on the downhill. Neil, they just did. They pulled him right back. Steven Cycles is back. Yeah, Steven, this is GPX route. GPX route. And guys, if I remember correctly, are all GPX routes free on Tuesdays, or is it the first Tuesday of the month? I can't remember now. But they definitely pulled him back there. We're bombing down the backside here, guys. Hitting almost 100K an hour here on this 8-9% gradient. That's where we're maxing out here. Ooh, this guy's smoking along there. I don't know who that was. Got Jesper. Hey, Neil. Do you find the weight really impacts you on the downhills? Like, can the big guys actually roll away from the little guys? I haven't really experienced it myself yet because I haven't done any racing with anyone. Back climbing, dudes. Back climbing now going 5% up the other side. So they had a little bit of time to chill out, but it was short and sweet. This race is flying by. Absolutely flying by here, guys. And yeah, so awesome. We started with 67. We currently have 65 dudes still on course. Stephen, I forget the name of the route. It was too hard to say, I guess, Danish towns. I think this is a Danish route. This race is put on by a Danish team, so I got to assume that's what it is. And so they've utilized some small hills. I mean, because these aren't big mountains, guys. They look like it on the profile. That's just the vertical exaggeration. But no doubt it's hard. Colin Coates is back. Hey, Colin, check out the... we got 65 riders here on Training Peaks Virtual. Really good. We had 67 start. Some good numbers here, dude. So, guys, if you're just jumping in, this is a GPX route on Training Peaks Virtual. From what I'm seeing, the way they've got it designed, they've just got the mountains floating in the background. I don't know what would happen if you went up an actual huge mountain climb. Would it all change the topography? I don't know myself. Colin Coates is back. What up, dude? So yeah, Steven, total GPX route, and they do have a free ride day, and I'm going to kind of say I'm thinking it's the first Tuesday of every month that anyone can try it out. Neil's saying not for sure. I'm 70 kg. My teammate Eric is 95 kg. Can really put the hammer down into me on a descent. I like that. I like that. That's how it should be. And vice versa for the climbers. That's why earlier you heard me talking about how much I enjoy the climbing on here and BT. And I think Zwift has got realistic climbing too. Oh, I'm seeing flares in the distance, guys. I'm seeing flares in the distance. What does that mean? Wow, guys, I think that's the 1 kilometer to go. Wow, I can't believe how quick this race went by. Or I'm having so much fun here that time just flies, dudes. Big numbers here. 400 watts. Glennie Hansen, 300 watts. More of a lightweight climber, it looks like. Jesper, 390 watts, dudes. Someone told me to watch for Jonas Knudsen. I think Neil was saying that. Jonas Knudsen. Where is he? Let's get on this dude here. This is Jonas Knudsen sitting further back right now, though, guys. He is sitting further back, dangling off the back here. Maybe he's pushing 500 watts right now. Normalized power for 43 minutes, 309 watts. Good golly. That's all I got to say about that. CDA must is probably an important factor. I wonder how the watts look like. Dude, big watts here. You can see Jonas is dangling off. Someone told me that Jonas is the big sprinter. This climb at the end, I think, is going to crush him. It does level off at the top. Let's bounce up, guys. Andy Hall, almost 400 watts there. Jesper Norgard, 360 watts. Glenny Hansen, 419. Rory O'Driscoll here, the Irishman, just bouncing around here, grinding at 75 RPMs. I like that dude. Look at this dude soaring 105 RPMs, just ripping the cranks apart here, spinning as fast as he can. Anthony Dubray, this guy is going to get the combativity award for me. He went solo by himself. Ben Haywood up the road here, third place. 431 watts at 81 RPMs, 302 watts normalized power. Christoph Contant. Dude, I love this guy. This guy is always chatting with me, and here he is at the tip of the spear. Love the dudes that interact with me online. Dude, shout out. Christoph Contant. Even though I always say Constant, dude, you'll just have to forgive me. Matthias Bach, he was riding on the front a lot earlier. Dudes, they're running out of road here. They are running out of road real fast. In fact, I can see the finish banner right now. Can see the finish banner. Just trying to catch up here. Maybe Jonas can't climb, not sure. Christoph is the climber. Dude, he's a climber. Having a real war here with Matthias Bach here. 350 watts here for Christoph. Matthias Bach, 315. Eyeballing each other here. He's letting Matthias Bach move to the front. The Frenchman's going to have to react here. Matthias Bach just absolutely crushes it. 770 watts. 800 watts, you guys. Pushing to the finish. Can Christoph react? He is reacting. Maybe not enough power. Maybe he's a lighter climber. Matthias Bach, kind of more of that all-rounder. Had that big push out to 830 watts. Goes to the finish line. Will be taking it, folks. Just ahead of Christoph. Dude, incredible job. Second place for Christoph. Ben Haywood coming in next in third place. 7 seconds back to Glenny Hansen. Glenny's riding with someone here, having a battle with Jesper Norgard, who goes over his shoulder on the right-hand side into... And look at this. Glenny Hansen reacts. Both slowed down by the corner. Mano to the finish line. Looks like Glenny got it over Jesper there. I think that's who it was. Anthony Dubray would come in next. Rory O'Driscoll's through, guys. Jonas Knudsen here, the big sprinter. The hill kind of took him out of it, guys. Andy Hall coming in. These were all the dudes that were in that 12, 13-man breakaway group. Doug Hart finishing it up here. And, guys, you know what? For a Tuesday lunchtime in North America, for me, this is a good turnout for any race out there. I think this is one of the most... people know this race on Training Peaks, the eKCD race series on Training Peaks is well known. It's very well established now. So that's Jonas done. Doug Hart's through. Fleming Bach is coming up to the finish line. Fleming was in that front group as well. So there would have been 13 guys in that front group. There's the final guy, Michael Arvid Overgaard, riding solo. Let me have a little sip here. Yeah. Yeah, dude, Long John, it is. It could be different. Remco has beaten Ghana. It is such an interesting go. Dude, I totally get it. To me, when I think time trials, I think of a dude that's about 6'2", 6'3", weighs 175 to 185 pounds, and just is a rocket. And then Remco comes along, who's not very tall. I'm not going to say he's a short little guy, because I think he's about 5'9", which to me, that's average height for most men. It's not short. He's not a big, powerful dude, but he is so freaking aerodynamic on his bike. It kind of throws that big guy advantage away. Okay, so, dude, I love this too. We get points totals. How awesome is that? I'm just noticing this now, guys. Dude, so this is the first time I've seen a team scratch race on TPV. So right now we have the Ilkley Cycling Club from Yorkshire, 794 points. The Peddlers Club gets 439. The Eagles eKCD, 439 points. Oh, the points are going to be changing as we're going to the finish line, guys. That's what's going on here. It's adding up points based on the riders that are finishing. So Jakob Vid just went through, not saying the H. Renan Pedersen Wagner for Ilkley. Doug Hart for Ilkley's already been through. CHES, I don't know this team here. We got the Peddlers, we got Pure Power. Oh, I get it. There's a team called P-Pow. That's Pure Power. That's Pure Power, guys. So Christoph is the climber. And Jonas the Goat did one of the best TTs on his double run of TDF. Dude, I think, are you talking about when he did the hill climb TT on... there is a circuit at the end. I thought there was from the GPX file. You can see it here on the map. There's a little circuit at the end. That's so cool. They've got a cool down circuit they can race through. Guys, let me just bounce back here. Okay, these riders are all through the finish line here. Oh no, Anders isn't. Looks like Nikki's just getting... Nikki Halgard here, FIAB. Anders Ilso Blank for ECKE for the Eagles. Okay, now I get it. So it's the eKCD Denmark. It's Virtual Cycling Club Denmark. His team is eCKE because they're the Eagles. Okay, got it. I wonder if there's other teams. We've got Race 3R as well. They're in 7th place overall right now. Riders, something Givrays du Trainer, probably a French team, and then KOS in 9th place. These guys are just... Okay, these guys are doing the loop of the finish line here, guys. I got to get further back here now. Lots of riders cooling down. Okay, riders, come on. Let's get further back. Trying to move back. Not the easiest to scroll through, I'm finding. Because it I see. It keeps bouncing me further. Okay, so now what I got to do, Colin, use your brain. We're going to bounce back. Can I do this? I'm trying to bounce back through all the riders here. I did. So now I'm way back in 49th place here, dudes. I'm just going to change the camera view here, see what we can see. So we got Michael Thim, haven't seen him yet, rides for Pure Power here. We got Jakob Peterson, 9 seconds up the road. It completely got blown apart back here, guys. Absolutely, like there's 10, 15, 20 seconds between every rider here. Might find a couple. Well, actually got 3 riders here. Eugenie Strezhnev from Switzerland, Thomas Helveg, and Peter Davidson here from Denmark. 16 seconds back to Michael Fogh Hansen. Henry Lloyd Williams here, cruising along as well. Guys, they're still battling their way up that last little bit of the climb. I want to try to get right to the front to someone that is just finishing. Ooh, David Jones and Scott Michaels here. What's going on here, boys? What's going on? Let's bring this camera down a little bit. Sorry, dudes. There's the finish line right there. So Tommy Jewel Peterson finishes just ahead of Scott Michaels. David Jones will be 2 seconds back. Okay, dudes, let's get a sprint going on here. Jan Lankauer Hansen. Ooh, here it is. Eugenie has just been caught by Peter Davidson here. Fast movers coming in. And Tomek Helveg. Sprint battle coming up here, folks. There's a team here. AKCC. I don't know who that is. Looks like it's going to be Peter Davidson going to the finish line. Eugenie's next. Thomas Helveg. Okay, let me bounce. Let me bounce. Michael Fogh he's just coming to the finish line now. The real goat. Oh, yeah, dude. Way back when. Yeah, a couple years ago when he blew them out of the water. I know which one you're talking about. Where Jonas the Goat put like 2 minutes on his rival. The real goat. Long John loves Jonas, guys. Long John loves him. I do too. I think Jonas is great. Even after taking a fall, he showed up and secured his podium like nothing. Yeah, he's had some bad luck on the bike, hasn't he? I think a lot of them have. Like, look at Remco. Christoph is saying, thanks, dude, Colin, for the coverage. Dude, thanks for saying dude. That's what I like. I like it, man. Christoph, awesome finish there, man. We thought you had it. Thought you had it. Wow, we got 14 teams here, guys. We got RAFO Farmers, RAFO Cycling. They're probably the same club, smaller teams. There's Alkin CC. I see these guys all the time. Alkin. I know they have their own race series on here. We got the Palace Dinosaurs, the 8700 Horsens, Koss, this French team, Riders, Givres du Trainer. And we still have 21 riders still to go, guys. So what you do is you go page down, and I can take myself further back. This is going to pop me down through all the groups that are left. Mads Hyde coming in next year. Back to Kurt, Norm, Peterson. Yeah, guys, there's so many controls, I don't even know about them. Everyone's giving me tips like use page up, page down to bounce between the groups. Smart, instead of me trying to fight my way down through the leaderboard. Neil Walker, Scottish rider here, riding for WADT. That's probably a team I haven't seen yet. Here's Raffle. Okay, who is FIAB? Oh, I see him right there. They're 4th overall. It's Filso Active Nature Bike Pro or something. Is that right? I think that's who FIAB is. I could be wrong. So a lot of riders just finishing solo here. Here's Kurt Norm Pedersen here. He's an FIAB rider. Back to... Okay. Oh, sorry guys. Wrong keyboard. Neil Walker here. Louis Ebler. Raffo. Michael Oslo. Also. You can just see Lewis up the road here. Guys, that race flew by. I was thinking like this is going to take well over an hour. The first 14 kilometers just flew. Just absolutely flew. Neil saying, awesome camera, great feature. Yeah, dude, I love flying the cam work around. Sometimes I just get kind of lazy and just do it this way too. But yeah, I just want to bounce around through the riders here. Look at this. Michael's chasing hard here. He's trying. He thinks he might catch Lewis. Look at this, guys. Look at this right here. This is what I love about bike racing. Lewis doesn't know that Michael's throwing everything he can right now, pushing almost 500 watts, trying to get back on. He's just going to miss him. But look at the huge effort he put in for 47th place he was trying to get after. That's what I want to see. I love that. Some of the best battles, guys, are further back. They may not be pushing 600, 700, 800 watts at the finish. They're pushing 300, 400, maybe even 200. But they're having a war between themselves further back in the race course. Okay, guys. Michael Thim here. Just coming up for Pure Power behind Christopher Christensen. So we got Michael Thim 6 seconds back. Jakob Peterson 9 seconds behind him. Actually 11 seconds behind him. Gonna see if there's anyone coming in together. We got it going on here, guys. Here we go. We got Dennis Thorger Bolt and Jeppe Henriksen together right here. Let's see a battle, boys. Let's see a battle here. What can these guys do at the finish? Who's got anything left in the tank here? Denise is coming up now. He does have a little bit of draft here and goes for it, guys. Drops 390 watts. Goes past him here. Can Jeppe react? Jeppe's kind of thinking, nah, dude, I think I'm done. Think I'm done here. Content with his position. Denise got that. Just did a little jump. 15, 20 second acceleration there and is fighting for 52nd place. Jeppe's going to do well, finishing here in 53rd. Coming up next, we've got Soren. Let's just skip the middle name for now. Maybe you probably just. It's probably the kind of language where you just don't even say the H ever. You just say Jorth. Soren Jorth Karup. That's my new thing. Soren Jorth Karup. These are names I've never said before, guys, and names I've never seen before. It's hard to do. Give me a break. So Jeppe up the road, finishing now. Soren Jorth Karup coming next. Then we got Niels Skeet maybe, for 8,700 Horsens is what they're called. Nicky Haugaard, who we saw at the front earlier, saying that was a hard one. Donald Monroe, South African rider here, guys, riding for IVFC. Yeah, so now, guys, I'm seeing Vaden Terror and the E-Cycle Club Denmark. Someone's riding under that one instead versus the Eagles. I think that's what that is. Yeah, Waden Terror. I love it. So hopefully these guys see the video later, see themselves in action. We've got Donald Monroe here chasing after Niels. Probably a little bit too far, even if he sprints right now, to get back on board. But I love watching these little strange battles that happen. Then I'm looking down to the field. We're 24 seconds back to Kenneth Rasmussen. It's well over a minute back to probably Klaus, Paul Streets, Paul Edvin Bursas, John Rogers, Kenneth Johansson, Dabin Stefan. Looks like we still have 8 riders out here, guys. Is that right? I gotta think that John Rogers. Okay, they're climbing. Yeah, they're still climbing, guys. Still climbing here. Kenneth, Donald Monroe just going through the finish line now. Niels did go ahead of him, so Donald Monroe finishes right behind Niels Skite. Kenneth Rasmussen coming up to the finish next. Guys, really good race. I enjoyed this a lot. So it looks like we had at least 17 teams out there. There may be more. Look at this. Team 17, Indy Velo Founders Club right there. That is from back in the day, guys. Totally back in the day. I'm seeing in the chat here they've got a lot of Danish going on, so I have no idea. No idea what's going on there, guys. Kenneth getting it done, just pushing 300 watts now, digging in deep here at the end. Klaus Svensson coming next. Seeing some trees growing here on the road. Like seeing that. Paul Streets is 20 seconds back. 58, 59, 60. I'm just seeing if this is counting right. Yeah, it is. I wonder if we had any late starters. Sometimes you get that people will be allowed to join a little bit late. I'm not sure if you do that on Training Peaks or not. Guys, if you like the bit of coverage I'm doing here, please like the video. Drop some comments. This weekend. So today I've done an outside race. The Neil cyclocross race, which was absolutely awesome. I did the women's elite and the men's elite for that. Jumped offline, went to a YouTube boot camp that I'm doing. Now I'm here. After this, I need to ride. Then I'm going to have to be chauffeur and take Granny to her doctor's appointment. Yeah, the Indy Velo Founders Club. You got it, dude. So Klaus will be finishing here. Paul Streets will be next. Paul Edvin Bursas, John Rogers. Wonder if he's doing some steering here or that's just itself. Actually, we can see a rider up the road too. Nice draw in here. I like that a lot. I guess it probably depends on what kind of equipment you have, but it seems to draw in really well on my machine. Kenneth Johansson here. And then Dabin Stefan here. And I am seeing a ponytail on this rider. Am I not? So this could be a ladies rider here, I think. Riding for FOUD. Not sure who they are. Yeah, I'd say this with a ladies rider here. Team Foudre. French rider. She's less than 1 kilometer to go right now, guys. When you see those red flares, that's your 1 kilometer to go. That's like your what do they call it? The Lanterne Rouge, whatever they call it. Is that what they call it? Is that what they call it? The red lantern? No, that doesn't sound right to me at all. Kenneth Johansson, John Rogers. These guys are all just about done, dudes. Just 1 hour in here. Yeah, let's get it. Guys, awesome racing. A little bit of a headwind here for Paul finishing at the finish line here. He's going right into it right now. You can always tell the wind direction. You can look at the top right-hand corner, or you can see the little, kind of like little contrails coming across the road. I'll tell you what, there, you can see them right now. He's going right into the wind right now. Wind has a big effect in Training Peaks Virtual. Big effect. Dudes, loved it. Okay, guys, so that puts us, that's our 60th finisher. John Rogers. I'm looking at the times here. Ooh, look at this, though. John Rogers, Kenneth Johansson. These two are together. I was just going to say, if they're going to finish by themselves, I won't watch. But when I see riders finishing together, Dabin Stefan here is catching Kenneth Johansson and goes right past him, folks. Pushing 208 watts right now. Let's see if Kenneth has got anything left in the tank. Kenneth looks like he's going to let her go. Dabin, nice job here at the finish. Pushing strong at the finish line, guys. You guys are almost done this baby. I can see the banner up in the distance now, just over the top of this climb. Good stuff. So so yeah, I think we might have had 18 teams here because I don't think there was any other. Actually, right there, there's 18 teams there. So whoever finished there, Tyrone Power Racing, and I think Devine here is on her own team or a smaller team, FOUD. That's Team Foudre. I don't see them listed here so far, so that will give us 19 different teams at the start. Good workout here, 600 calories burnt in just over an hour. She's at 31.9 kilometers now, and we still have Kenneth Johansson there. Kenneth's getting it done. Ooh, switching down, really grinding the gears out here. Super low RPMs here. 44, I just saw 39 RPMs for a second. Not sure if he got stuck in a bad gear or he just likes to grind a monstrous gear up this climb. It is a 6% gradient and it's legit. Feels super real on here. Okay, dudes. That's it for today. I got to get off the streaming today. Devine is going to finish in 67th. We know Kenneth is going to finish in 63rd because there's no one left out there, so there's no one chasing him. Great job by everyone. These riders are going to be done within the next minute or two here. We've got John Rogers here saying great race in the chat, in the TPV chat. Guys, loved it. I will definitely be back for more. Hopefully you can join me if you catch the video. Guys, I'll post this in the Training Peaks Virtual somewhere because some people have no idea who I am. You can watch it. If you like it, slap like.